Focusing on leading environmental, social and governance practices has been a core part of Newmont's values for more than 30 years. It is a key part of how we make investment decisions and central to our culture and purpose to create value and improve lives through sustainable and responsible mining. This is because the development of a nation's natural resources must create shared value. It is our responsibility to do this so that our contributions significantly outweigh our impacts. Fundamentally, our relationship with the earth and its resources is integral to our business and always will be. And whilst having robust ESG practices mitigate risk, which is good for business, our commitment to ESG is much more fundamental. At Newmont, we hold ourselves to high standards, from the way in which we govern our business, to how we manage relationships with our stakeholders, to our environmental stewardship and safety practices. This commitment is part of the fabric of Newmont. It is essential to our licence to operate. Today, we announce that Newmont is committing to reducing our greenhouse gas emissions 30% by 2030, with the ultimate goal of achieving net zero carbon emissions by 2050. We fundamentally understand that we reap what we sow, and it is our responsibility to take care of the resources that provide us and the world so much. The journey of ESG that Newmont has been on, one that has certainly evolved over time, has ultimately brought us to this point, a point where we must commit Newmont to achieving the highest level of climate targets possible. We will use science-based targets and methods aligned with specific climate outcomes to align our performance with the Paris Agreement of being well below 2 degrees Celsius global temperature change. We do this because our relationship with this planet is an absolute, and we want a world that is not just sustainable, but thriving for generations to come. The work we do today, the commitments we make today, are the ones which will have the greatest impact for decades to come. How will we do this? How will you know if we are reaching our targets? We will continue to value robust governance and transparent reporting. How will we achieve our targets? In some ways, the answer is already in process, including further expanding our mines from surface to underground operations, examining the use of renewable energy projects, including wind and solar power, as well as the use of microgrid technologies, building further energy efficiency into our capital expenditures, utilising our extensive land position to support carbon offsets, establishing targets and expectations of our partners and joint ventures. And in other ways, the solution is yet to be found. But we are in the business of exploration, and I am confident that we can find new pathways forward. We recognise it will take a lot of work and capital to reach these targets, but we are committed to implementing lasting solutions. Our future and the future of many others depends on it.